Hello friends, welcome back to Space Engineers with your host, RongoTheBold. So I've got a problem. I'm not sure what happened, but if you'll notice down in the bottom right hand corner, oxygen none. For some reason I lost pressurization or something in the main base area. Something has changed because before this was all pressurized and I have not been able to figure out what to flip. Oh, I got a bed. See my lovely bed. And I've got this nice little, eating area, my, very cozy home. So let's head on back down here. Oh, you guys have spoken out. Scorpius shall be built first. Oh, yes, it shall be built first. So you can see my vent here. I've got oxygen there. And according to the systems, let's look at our system here. Oops, I missed, didn't I? Dang, I hate that sound. I'll show you this in a second, the chop chip grinders. So according to this, we look at oxygen tanks. They're filled 100%. Oh, they will not get drained by air vent. Maybe if I turn one on. Maybe now it'll pressurize. I'm just trying to figure out why the flip all this stopped working. Yes, this should be pressurizing. That should be pressurizing. That's sealed off. And this one should be off as well. So something else has changed. Some new bug has entered the game, I think. So I'm now losing... Well, I lost air pressure in here, so... Very peculiar, if I do say so myself. So, again, no pressure. I can tell it to depressurize. Oh, it is... Yeah, it doesn't seem to make any difference. So let me double check. Yeah, let me just set it so it's depressurized. It's really strange why I've now lost this. So there's a new thing. There is a new thing. I put some more lights up as well. But a new thing, which I'm trying to carefully keep out of camera view here. So I've got two new things. I'm also going to need, in this episode, we're going to make... we're going to put 2 more rows of hydrogen tanks in because these guys are all filled. We can turn off that. So I ran a line, and that's where I kind of rethought this a little bit, but I already did it. So I ran a conveyor line all the way down here, and I built this. So what is this, you ask? I've got 2... I was going to put a second gravity generator and bump the gravity up higher, but then I decided I actually didn't need to do it, so I actually I'll grind it away again later. But this is my grinder array. So the idea is that, like that little ship that I captured in the last episode, you get it over here, you put a small thruster on it, and you set it to manually thrust, and you just put it above this, and you let it thrust down. After you turn the grinder station on. And it just grinds that ship into little pieces and into the conveyor system and up into storage. Warp. So that is my grinder station. It worked. It took that little tiny ship and just like done. So my goal is going to be to get some big ships later on. I also painted and fixed the landing gear, and I'm going to be putting I think it was Rick. I think it was you. No, I'm questioning myself. Sorry if it wasn't you. Recommended the maglock, so I'm actually going to use the maglocks, and I'm going to put a whole bunch of maglocks, which I installed a mod for those. So I'm going to put a whole bunch of maglocks across here, which will be easier to let me grab a hold of another ship. And hopefully that'll work out real well. So anyway, there it is, nicely painted up. I think it looks pretty good. The reason those are red is you can't target them with the paintbrush, which is really annoying. Just the way it's set in there. And that radio station over 30,000 kilometers. You little bastards. All right, so now, number 2 in the list of things that I did in the last episode. I haven't gotten to use it yet, but voila! I built another ship. So this ship is, I call it the module, in keeping with the naming conventions from Farscape. So the module is a large ship, obviously. And what is it on the front of it? Welders! It is a 28? Yeah, 28 welding head ship. 28 welders. So this is going to be my primary welder. And right now I've got it hooked up, obviously, to the station. Ta-da! So I am going to be offloading all of the steel plates and etc. to this ship. It's very straightforward. I just thought it was kind of cool, the paint job, blue and white. It's got tons. It's got a large cargo container to hold a ton of weight, and then I just, rather than using conveyors, I just made small cargo containers because I'm going to need lots of space to hold all the stuff I need to hold. Some gyroscopes, grav generator back here. I got 4 reactors down there that are all hooked together into these, and then my beacon, and actually there's 8 reactors. So there's plenty of reactors. That's right. So yeah, that was my big push, was to get that done so that I can weld like the Dickens. But I did do some welding, not only of this ship and of all that with the little guy, but I also did some welding on the Scorpius. I used up a lot. You can see, so the dark areas are the areas that are actually welded. Well, I actually missed a few spots. I didn't really notice those when I was just doing it. Whoops. So you can see how it's coming together. So I've got part of things done. It's all good. Now I also went ahead and I actually turned off the asteroids for now. I don't know if it was another change or something else, but I was getting an asteroid attack during my my mining and doing all the other work here I was doing, but every 3 minutes. So that, and I did not change the parameters at all. So something else has gone weird to get that many asteroids. It's like non-stop. It was like asteroid, meteor shower inbound, meteor storm inbound, meteor storm inbound. I'm like, kill me, man. So anyway, I've got them turned off for now. So basically, these are now just set to target the raiders should they come around. Now, I did have a raider come by, got within about 1,000 meters, and kept on going. So I didn't get anything else. So I'm kind of keeping my eye out because we might get one, and that could be problematic. So anyway, I was mining away. I chewed away a big chunk of this wall. Kind of hard to tell exactly what I chewed away. But we've got, what, this is platinum, I think? I think this is all platinum. Yeah, it's all platinum, uranium, iron. So my goal is going to be to, I guess nickel there too. My goal over the next few game hours be playing is going to be to basically remove all of that material. Get as much of that iron as possible going. But my first one is to get more of the ship welded. Now, I haven't actually gotten to use this ship yet, so I thought, I've had the refineries and assemblers going for quite a while, so I'm hoping that I've actually got a decent amount of supplies. So let's go over here. And let's go into our inventories. How is production going? I'm out of cobalt. Ew, I need cobalt. Big time. See, that's what it's annoying. Let me go grab. So I'll go into my. This is assembler 2. Okay, that was done. So cobalt. Wow, I gotta find cobalt. Assembler 4 is also working. Is there anything else I can do for? Yeah, there's no two ways about it. This is going to be a long, long haul to get this thing welded up. I'm going to be spending a lot of time getting it, but it's going to be worth it. This ship is going to be awesome. Now, the one thing it doesn't have, like I said, doesn't have yet is the hydrogen thrusters. I'll need to get those all set up, which is going to be fun. All right, so that's a tiny little bit. But you know what? That should work. So let's go into P. All right. Now let's be very careful because I had a little bit of a oops, no. Toggle block on off. And where is my group? I thought I made up a group. Did I make a group? I thought I made a group. Oops. I'm so glad they added a second second thing. Thing. Rongo. What am I trying to do? What am I doing? Alright, I need twin welder. I put the twin welders on. So this is all these are all those are twin welders. And we're going to call this Weldocalypse. So the Weldocalypse. Go. Toggle on off. Okay, so I want that off. View. Here, let me go. Okay, good. Now let's go up. Very careful. This is a very tight squeeze for right now. I'm going to definitely have to work on chewing away the shell a little bit farther. Oh crap. I need... It's a little... Yeah, I hadn't actually driven it yet, so other than to go very slowly dock it. Alright, so what I need to do is get in here, and it's weird when you do this because you just fly right into the ship. Now you've got it, when you're welding up a projection, you've got to weld off of you've got to weld off of areas that are actually already welded up. And you got to make these kind of like little paths of where you want to weld things. So we've got welding for that floor on the right hand side, and you get weird shadows too. So now you can just see it just welding like mad, and the game is just running slowly now. Wow. This thing welds fast. Okay, so let's move forward a little bit. And just look at that. Boop, 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 boop. Weld, 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 weld. So I'm just going to turn it. Oops, a little bit. What I do is get myself kind of lined up. Oh crap, I already freaking broke myself? Where did I do that? At what point did I do that? That's why it's Oh my god. I cannot believe that. How? Where? What? Um, it must have happened right as I left the docking area. Docking area. I must have hit the edge of the cave and didn't even realize it. Dang it. More work. More rework. That's the hard part. Okay. I get myself lined up. Kind of, and I can just kind of go up. And I'll go in a little bit more. There we go. Did I already run out of materials again? Oh, I can't make them fast enough. They take... I might be going deeper, too. Let's find out. Let's go here. Oh, hide empty. That's what I wanted to do. No? Oh, I ran out of grids. That's what it is. Freaking grids. So I need cobalt. That is a pisser. So those are off. They are off, correct? I don't want to fly in front. Because if you go in front of those, you're just dead. You're just insta-dead. I cannot believe I freaking broke this ship. That really chaps my hide. And I didn't even see it happen. That's the bad part. Yeah, I need... Before I dock this thing again, I need to drill out that section. Alright, let's do this. Get this back in shape. So I lost... I just lost thrusters. I didn't lose any of the welders. Okay. That's not too bad. So basically, yeah, I just lost... Is that right? Hold on, let me go look at the other side. Whoa. That was annoying. When your hydrogen runs out, you just... Yeah, it stops. No, I did lose. I did lose... No? Angle bit. Yeah, I lost a row of welders. Frick. So I lost 1, 4, 5 welders. Alright, well, let's look and see what we actually got accomplished. So expensive. Oh, so you can see the hard the light armor, which doesn't require steel grids, is getting welded up nicely. So that inner layer of armor is getting welded up. And earlier I had started the floor in here, obviously, so we now need to get through. I need to get back at least. What bay am I in? I'm so lost. Alright, I needed the front. Where's the front? That's the side. I was in the side. Holy crap, this place is gonna make me insane. Okay, yeah, so I need to go in here and carry this through. Alright, sorry about that. Got a quick thing to deal with. So yeah, I need to finish welding through back this way, but that means I need more cobalt. So we need to go find some freaking cobalt. Ow! Fly into shit. So much to weld. So much to weld. It was a long time with this little guy. Reload. 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 So let's grab this guy. And let's see if we can go out and not break him this time. Let's decouple, turn off. Can we see parts of where no. Can't see parts of where we might have crashed. Alright, we can't really go out the bottom anymore because it's... Oh, what was that? I feel like I was hitting on something because that... Sometimes there's little bits of debris left over from when you mine things, and they are still physical objects that actually will stop your entire ship because they're stationary. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, we're free and clear. Let's look at our GPS. So we're looking for cobalt. So we've got these two that had, at one point, cobalt. There's no saying that it's really going to be there still. But let's go to this one. And actually, let's activate both of them. See how close they are together. Where are you? 15,000 meters. That one's only 3,000 meters. Let's go to that one. Oh. As you can tell, I did lose, some engines on one side. I'm really rough on my ships. Have you guys noticed that? I am really rough on my ships. Alright. Tracking on target. Why is my fuel time so low? Alright. So right now we are just under 1 million kilograms in weight. What do you got in you? I think you were just iron. Iron and platinum I saw. Yeah, it seemed like something just recently really changed how many little small asteroids were forming. Whoa! 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 That seemed like it got there really fast, and I almost crashed without even realizing it. Holy crap, Rongo. Pay the frick attention. Oh, why is my big engine off? Alright, let's go back. Let's get a little bit off angle so I can get some separation and see how close we are to it. Look at that. You can still see we're 4 kilometers out, and you can still see the projection of the ship. That just tells you something, doesn't it? Okay, so do you still have cobalt? Please have cobalt still. Magnesium. Yes, there's still cobalt on here. And there's ice, it looks like. Which is good. I'm going to need a lot of it. Alright. There's not a lot of material left on this asteroid. Do Do I have the game volume down way too low now, or what? Oh. Backwards, sideways, forwards. It's like vroom. I chew up your asteroid. I eat your asteroid. So let's see how fast we can make this asteroid go away. So hopefully that other asteroid that's got copper on it, or cobalt on it, is got a better supply of it. Now I also, the stone I'm grabbing as well because I've got the stone crushers, which are giving me at least a little bit of material as well. All right. And you might as well get every little bit you can get, right? Now the really cool thing, I follow asteroid mining research and technology fairly, not intently, but I follow it. And there's a company called Planetary Resources is kind of the primary one. They actually start off as Kickstarter, which I backed. And anyway, there is now, I haven't checked the status of this. I really should check it. Bad me. There was a bill passed, or a bill submitted to Congress, to the House, to be passed, that would allow private companies to own the mineral rights to any asteroids that they collect. Now, I'm not sure how that works with international treaties, because right now no government can lay claim to a body in space. That was a treaty back in the back days. I don't know when that treaty was formed. But they have. So now the question is, who owns asteroids? So if a private company goes and mines an asteroid, do they own the property rights to that asteroid? So that's a bill going through Congress now, and it's very interesting because the consequences of asteroid mining are amazing. Because I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but most of the heavy metals, the rare earths, and the heavy metals that are mined on Earth are actually asteroids, the corpses of asteroids. Most heavy metals on Earth sink to the core when the planet was formed, because the heavy things sink to the center when it was all liquid, or molten, I should say, more than liquid. So you end up with very little in the crust. There is some in the crust, don't get me wrong, but it's not a very large percentage. And you get some from upwellings from volcanic activity. But through the ages, most of the heavy deposits that are still available have come about through asteroid encounters with the planet. And so what we're really mining are the corpses of asteroids. So it makes a lot of sense that if you could just go into space and mine it there, that it would be a lot more efficient, because you're basically getting these chunks of aggregate material. And even if you've got a relatively small asteroid, that asteroid could be worth $1 trillion in materials. So obviously the technology of getting it here is still very much in its infancy, but it's still just amazing. It's really the only place we can go, because we're running out of rare earths on the planet, and all of our technology now depends on these rare earths. So that's why I call it rare earths, because they're rare. So yeah, it's really fascinating stuff going on. Come on, drill through that. I know this is not the most exciting thing ever. Look at that planet in the background. That's awesome. Now, that planet is, several hundred kilometers away, at least. So it would take me a while to get there. Because I think I said the planets are probably, I can't remember what I set them to, but they're pretty good sized. I think they're like 100 some odd kilometers in diameter. Alright, let's go ahead. A little bit of magnesium here, which we might as well grab because missiles and bullets and missiles and bullets. All right. The rest of this. All right, and just like that, I once again ran over on time. Like this game, for some reason, just distracts the heck out of me. So anyway, for now, it's been RongoTheBold. When we come back, I will have mined more. That's my goal in life, to mine more. And then I will have also done some more work on the Scorpius. Hopefully, I'll have gotten the primary, there we go, the primary, what do you call it, floor done, and start getting some conveyor lines run, and start getting the internal assemblers going as well. So anyway, for now, it's RongoTheBold. Hope you guys are enjoying my space adventure. Uranium, iron, and silicon. Okay, good. Anyway, for now, I will talk to you later. Bye!